Hello, everybody. This is Kathy Mason from Mason Works Marketing, and I am so excited to introduce you to Dr. Julie Krull, who's here with me today to talk about the good of the whole and her new offering that they're doing, Love Lives Here. So, hi, Julie. How are you?
I'm well. Thanks, Kathy. Thanks for having me.
Oh, sure, sure. Well, I know that this is such a lovely idea what you've done with this group. And I don't think very many of us know much about it. So I'm eager to learn as well and want to share it with as many groups out in Facebook and on the internet. So, Julie, what is the good of the whole? What is your group?
Well, good of the whole is we like to call it an organism instead of an organization because it really has just been born through us. It really has a voice of its own and a life of its own. But good of the whole is really about advancing the ethos of wholeness on our planet, of in a myriad ways, teaching wholeness as we are whole beings, contributing to and in service of a greater whole. And so literally we're looking at that, the illusion of separation and how that causes a lot of illness and dis-ease on the planet, within ourselves, within communities, families, and within the greater whole on the planet. And so we really look at the wholeness as an important piece of our health. I mean, wholeness means health. Health means to be whole.
Yeah, holistic health.
Yeah, exactly. So it's about our holistic health with ourselves and with communities, families, groups, organizations, and the world at large. And so we work on that and really teach how to be in community, how to be in resonance with one another, and creating a field of coherence within our organizations, our families, our communities, and within the planet so that we can be healthy and whole.
So how do people get involved with the good of the whole?
Well, there's a lot of different ways that one can get involved. We have a unique membership type program, and I like to say we call it a mentorship instead of a membership. It's a mentorship, and so we have a lot of we kind of have this grassroots on the ground general public tract, and we have this evolutionary edge thought leader mentor track. So we've got both of these things going, and when we talk about mentorship, someone can come to the page for free and become a member at large and engage in any activities, share what's going on in their neighborhood, share a calendar, get involved, read blogs, and just, be a part of the community, the whole community. But the mentorship is a way that we are co-mentoring one another, so that as professionals, volunteers, thought leaders, authors, whoever we are in the world, whatever our message is and how we contribute to the greater whole, we get to share what we're doing and then co-mentor one another. So we gather once a week and we learn from one another, we share, we uplift each other, and really provide that mutual aid and support of one another, of doing the work in the world.
So is this a Facebook page as well as a website?
Yeah, it is a website, goodofthewhole.com. And then we have a Facebook fan page, which is just normal, what we can post things going on. But we do have a Good of the Whole community page as well, a group page. And that's where we can interact and work together and what have you. We're really teaching like principles of co-creation and resonant leadership and advancing this ethos of wholeness together.
Wonderful. So people can get involved by going either to the website or to the Facebook page or the Facebook group. And right now you initiated this lovely 40 days of reconnection with a event called Love Lives Here. And could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I would love to. Thank you. Love Lives Here, 40 Days of Reconnection is an event, an experience mostly for those that are getting involved. And when you think about Love Lives Here, that's an easy one, right? Love lives here. Love lives here. Love lives here with you and I. Love lives in our community. So it's about raising awareness of love in our lives. And then the 40 days of reconnection is really the vehicle of moving through these 40 days in a way that we're developing our own daily practice of love and reconnection. We're moving through 4 different themes. The first is reconnection with self, then reconnection with each other, and then reconnection with earth, and then reconnection with the sacred within all life. Mm-hmm. And I love to say that we're never really not connected. We're whole beings, but raising the awareness of it, because a lot of the general public feels so disconnected. And within mass consciousness, there's this illusion of separation. And so this 40 days, 40 days has been a practice in every sacred tradition and psychology in preparing you to develop new habits, and in the sacred traditions to prepare your heart for change and transformation. So we're really taking that as a sacred path of daily practice of reconnection, of really being mindful of how we are connected with ourselves, one another, the earth, and the sacred within all life. And so that's that. But the event, besides a daily practice, is full of, there's live events, there's art, there's music, there's lots of informational blogs, inspiration, daily inspiration. There's so much going on. So people register under loveliveshere.today, and then they get a daily digest. And on the digest, it tells you what's going on today. What's our feature today? What's going on today? Here's some videos. And it just gives you a simple way that you can take in as little or as much as is digestible for you. So there's a lot to do inside of it. And, some people are just watching an artist do.
Oh, she's amazing. Oh my gosh, Catherine Skaggs. I feel the energy. First of all, she starts with a blank canvas, and within an hour has this magnificent, I would love to have any of those on my walls. They're just amazing. And she's just a brilliant contribution to all of this, because through art and music, your ego doesn't get alerted. It's one of the quickest ways to your divinity, I think.
Yeah, exactly. So that reminds me. So that art is one beautiful offering. We had Pamela Jane Durand offer us an original song for us to co-create a music video. And it's called Emerging. And it is so powerful. It's like this incredible transmission of love and light. You can feel every cell being activated by watching and listening to that music video, which is really beautiful. But then there's other live events where we come together and we literally participate in calls, or like I said, you can do as little or as much as you want. There's really too much for one day. So you just choose and add to your daily practice.
So if somebody can't do it, like you're already on, what day are you on right now?
We are on day 23.
Okay. So if they just heard about it right now, you would still consider it a success if they started tomorrow, right? And kept going, that they would still be shifted and be given new tools for their growth, their personal growth, right?
Absolutely, yes. In fact, starting right now is not too late, and they can do several different paths from this moment forward. They literally could jump in right here and finish out the 40 days with us, and then they'll have access to the first 23 days, so they can go back and do those. Some say, I'm starting now, but I'm going to go back to day 1. And they have access to the daily blogs, the daily digest, so they can go back and see every day from the beginning with us. And we're developing, some are doing a mantra meditation together. Some are doing, there's a lot of different daily practices. So you can jump in and just continue on. and or you could just finish out the few days. But that digest is free. The whole thing is free. It's just our gift. There's no marketing. There's no pushing. There's nothing like that. And it's just a free gift, and it will be there until next year's annual event. So once they're done, they'll have that package there. They can go back to it. They can. We've had people having incredible experiences, like life-changing experiences.
Wow.
And they've said, I'm just going to do what I can each day. And then I know I got to go back and I'm going to watch this every day. So there's a lot happening, and there's so many opportunities for people. It's never too late.
Wonderful. Well, Charlie Bergeron put a wonderful gathering of amazing co-creative people dedicated to sharing their hearts with all. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Charlie.
Yes, Charlie's been contributing a lot with the waters, and every day we have a little feature, a water blessing. We have an animal blessing every day in the digest as well by Shelley Ostroff and Together in Creation. Charlie has been a gift to us, his art, his voice, and his words. So there's a lot of contributors, Kathy, that are just from.
But Julie, what do you think? Do you feel that this is a group upliftment for people that are already on the path, or do you feel like there's a lot available for people that are just starting out to build their spiritual practices?
Both.
Oh, okay.
For asking that. Both, really. There's really a lot of different entry levels going on, but really it's simple enough that a seasoned, really seasoned meditators are just adding one more thing to their daily practice and pulling that, or they're contributing as well. Anyone can contribute. And then a beginner, there's like step-by-step instructions for several different daily practices where they can go on and watch a video and learn how to do a mala meditation or a movement practice. So there's a lot of different ways to contribute. And someone just might want to print off some signs and go put them in the neighborhood or put up yard signs. They might just want to take their pictures with their pets and animals and teach about it in a different way. So there's something for everyone.
That's so wonderful. Well, I'm lucky enough that I live in Boulder, Colorado, where this is pretty common, this kind of mindset of being kind and loving to others and to work on yourself, that your outside life is a representation of your insides. So lots of work to do, always. So that's what I'm curious about, how this is being delivered and used in Nebraska. And you're in Nebraska, right? So how do you feel that people are open to the message?
Well, it's really more global than it is local anywhere. So that's the beauty. It's like whoever is participating is sharing right there in their local community. And so Julie has a sign in her yard in the middle of Nebraska. Julie has a magnet on her car in Nebraska. And I have a couple groups picked out to go do videos and to get them on board. Oh. That little caravan with the magnet will be coming out to Boulder real soon, up to
yeah, I will.
With a magnet on my car. So yeah, we have people who are hosting events, Kathy. They bought T-shirts and pins and bags and cups and things, and they're hosting groups. We have people taking it into like CSLs. There's a couple different CSLs. They've taken a big, huge, large group picture with the banner. Parties. We've got people having the vinyl banners out on their patios, on their railing, on their deck. Yeah, there's lots going on. Lots.
That's wonderful. So if other people wanted to find out more about you and what you do, we didn't get to mention your wonderful radio show where you've interviewed some of the most amazing and powerful change agents of our decade on your show. Could you just share a little bit about that so that people get to know your work in the world as well?
Oh, thank you, Kathy. Sure. Yeah, I have the Dr. Julie Show, All Things Connected, on Empower Radio, and they can go to thedrjulieshow.com, and you'll find all the archive links as well as a list of upcoming guests. And you're right, I've just enjoyed the time with so many amazing thought leaders and change agents. You're so right. And the rest of my work's on www.juliekrull.com.
Great. Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else that you feel that would help people inspire them to show up as either the good of the whole with that concept or join your 40-day event? Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Well, I thank you for giving me this opportunity. I just want to say, first of all, it's never too late to join this thing. But love lives here, 40 Days of Reconnection. And that really, this is a time of immense shifting. We all know this, of consciousness on our planet, and everything is in transition. And we don't have to do this alone. The beauty about it is that there's enough there that you can come in, connect, develop practices, even beyond the 40 days. On Good of the Whole, we're teaching resonance, and we're teaching about coherence, and we're creating opportunities for people to bring the new skills to their workplace, no matter what they're doing, to their homes and their communities, so that we're really practicing that grassroots piece on the ground. So we don't have to do it alone. I'm in the middle of nowhere, I'm in rural Nebraska. So I think this is kind of like my story. Like, I have felt so alone for so long. And as a child, coming onto this planet, I felt so alone. I felt like I didn't belong. I felt like I couldn't find my people. I didn't get these humans and what was going on. So, yeah. So we don't have to be alone anymore. It's time for us to come together and to share this shared purpose, shared vision, shared mission, and work together for the good of the whole. So, yeah, thank you for this opportunity.
And I think that wholeness is an easier concept than oneness. Even though I love both of them, wholeness seems to be something that's so intrinsic. I mean, your liver cells aren't mad at your kidney cells, or your body works as a whole unit, and why not us all work as a whole unit? So I love the whole concept of what you're doing, and appreciate all your hard work, and I know you've coordinated a lot of this. You have team members, but I know you've spearheaded a lot of this, Julie, and just want to thank you so much for everything you've done, and very inspiring, and hope everyone that's watching this will be inspired too, and will check out your website. I will put a list of the sites in the comments as soon as we're done, so you'll be able to connect with Julie. And thank you all so much. Thank you, Julie, and thank you for your work in the world. Really, really appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you soon.